Right, we're here at 1209 Whittier Avenue in the city of Brea, California. About to begin our initial sewer inspection. Here's a little image of the front yard, front of the property. We're going to be utilizing two 4-inch directional sewer cleanouts here in the front yard. We'll begin by going down upstream back in towards the house. Have to excuse the noise working on the lawn. So going upstream, we can see our cast iron, our clay to ABS connection point where they had the cleanout installed. You can see a tiny bit of roots coming in right in the clay. Here we are inside of cast iron. So we just passed cast to clay connection point. We have a little bit of root intrusion here, approximately 20 feet, 19 feet out. This is going to be underneath the house. You can see little stragglers of roots on the top of the screen right there, and a little bit on the left-hand side as well. Do have a little bit of ABS here. We're reducing fitting. Let's see if we can knock over. So they did have either a repair or an addition done at some point here. Get a little hard to see here. Looks like that's going to be the back end of the sewer line, back of the house. Quite a bit of roots right there. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and pull back and see if we missed anything on that area where it's hard to see. Nothing terribly bad here. Just like I mentioned before, here at 19 feet we have a couple roots that are getting inside of the cast iron. What I'd probably recommend is to have the line descaled and coated upstream just to block those areas where the roots are getting in, at least up until we have our ABS right here. So we'll get a measurement, and we'll also include that as a quote on the sewer inspection report. Approximately 23 feet would need to be descaled and coated. Okay, that's going to do it for upstream, but most of the cast iron actually looks like it's in pretty good condition except for that one spot. Now we'll switch to going downstream. Right off the bat, you can see this is our connection point for the clean out to the rest of the clay piping. It's sagging a lot actually, so we have a pretty bad offset right here. You can see the water is actually having to go back uphill and over that lip. So same with like toilet paper or anything, it can possibly get caught on that spot. Line actually looks like it might have already had a epoxy liner shot inside of it. Let's see here. Yeah, oh yeah. It for sure does. You can see the serial numbers and markings on the top left of the screen. It's that black lettering right there. So we'll see how far out they actually went with the liner. Hopefully they went all the way to the city connection point. Here's our city connection point, approximately 55 feet out. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they completely covered the city saddle and then cut off the remaining. So you can see quite a bit of roots on the right hand side, the top right. There we go, coming into the line. This is actually the worst possible spot that the sewer line could possibly break at, just because it is connected to the city line, and that's going to be underneath the asphalt on the street. So if there is some type of catastrophic failure here, there's no other option beside breaking up asphalt and digging on city property. It would be worthwhile to actually send this possibly to the city for potential buyers or whoever does end up purchasing the property. Sometimes cities are able to take care of these connections. They normally have a set aside amount of funds to do repairs such as this, but they're normally first come, first serve. So would definitely recommend that. But the rest of the liner is actually in pretty good condition. They did a good job on it, minus the fact of not covering that last spot. As mentioned, the only major concern that I have right now is really within the cast iron underneath the house. You definitely don't want that to break on you, because the only way to repair that, if this is a slab home, is to break open the concrete slab and dig down to repair it. So you're talking not only plumbing repair costs, but also tile and other damages inside of the house. So as mentioned, we'll include an estimate to get that taken care of on the sewer inspection report. But that's going to bring this one to a conclusion.